Hey, today you and I are going to take a look at a fun new film, Lomochrome Color 92 Sunkissed. And if that name sounds familiar, that's because the original Lomochrome Color 92 was released about a year ago. This is pretty similar to what Lomography did with their Lomochrome Purple and Metropolis too. They released the original versions and then came out with a slightly different formula later. The Sunkissed edition started shipping in 110, 120, and 35mm on July 10th, 2024. Now, I never shot the original version of Color 92, so I can't really compare this new version to the original, but I can let you know how it compares to the descriptions on Lomography's website. According to their website, Lomochrome Color 92 Sunkissed will let you capture radiant portraits with glowing skin tones. And I would agree with that. I especially like what it does with darker skin tones. The website goes on to say, discover nostalgic and captivating soft orange and yellow hues. And I would agree with that too. I really like the color palette of this film. Lomography also describes the Color 92 Sunkissed edition as having fine grain structure with classic analog character. Well, yes and no. There's nothing fine about this grain, but it certainly does have that classic analog character. These pictures definitely look like they were shot on film. Couple of technical notes. This is C41 color negative film. It is rated at ISO or EI 400. If you buy it in 110, you're going to get a cartridge of 24 exposures. If you buy it in 35mm like I did, you'll get a 36 exposure cassette that is not DX coded. Now I'd like to share some more sample images with you. I decided to shoot these at ISO 320 in my Canon Elan 7NE. Stick around after the images and we'll talk a little bit about cost and whether or not this film might be right for you. So at the time I'm recording this, a 24 exposure 110 cartridge of Lomochrome Color 92 Sunkist costs $8.90. A roll of 120 will run you $11.90. And a 36 exposure roll of 35mm is $12.90. Those prices are pretty much right in the middle as far as color films are concerned. More expensive than Kodak Gold or Ultramax, but definitely less expensive than Cinesto or Portra. So is Lomochrome Color 92 Sunkist film right for you? Well, if you want realistic, super accurate color rendition, then this film is probably not for you. You're better off with something like Gold or Ultramax. If you want grain-free images, again, this film is probably not going to be for you. You're better off with something like Ektar. But if you want something a little different, with plenty of grain and character, glowing skin tones, and a beautiful warm color palette that's similar to Harman Phoenix, but with a much wider dynamic range, then this film might just be right for you. If you want to see more fun film stocks like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel where I now have almost 350 free videos all about film photography with many more to come. Until next time, do some good, have some fun, and shoot some film!